If you have brains and you have products, people are the ones who will advertise you. I say you cannot. I say why? I say because I'm Dr. Apoki. I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. Remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I'm your friend Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to do a post on stop hawking yourself. There are some videos that pop up in my phone, either from TikTok or Facebook. You will see young girls, even adult women. All they do is shake bum, shake breasts, and gesticulate as if they are copulating. That is hawking yourself. And I will see some jobless men, sexy. A 17-year-old girl, 16-year-old girl, displaying nudism and sexuality on social media. You're telling her sexy, let me have your phone number. Something is wrong with you. Hawking is a form of sale, process of selling. When you hawk, you carry your products to the doorstep of the people to get noticeability. You randomly do it, and people haggle over your prices. That is, you can tell them this is $2. They will tell you they want to pay 50 cents. So that's hawking. Hawking is associated with haggling. It is you that has the product that goes to meet the people, and you are not specific. You don't have a target market, and the people don't know you. They just randomly call you, and it involves a lot of noise and movement. But marketing, on the other hand, is an intentional brand development. It involves brand development. It involves brand packaging. What is branding? Branding involves a deliberate attempt that a product developer makes to let people generate discussions about its product or activity or service based on performance and results. So branding involves deliberately creating and generating positive discussions about your product. When I started school in Ughelli here, I did not go out and start sharing handbills about the school or going with a town crier to announce my school, because I heard vividly that Oxford and Cambridge, that they don't hawk their schools, and that people, they've created a name and people know about them from their products, and they don't even accept every person. And that I should bring out products that will have good results, that will be distinctive, and people will bring their children. So for the first 15 to 18 years, I did not make any advert, but people were just coming because my products were my adverts. Now, the girl that first came out that she scored the highest mark in the joint admission matriculation board exams, she came out and said she scored the highest. It wasn't JAMB that announced, the joint admissions and matriculations board that announced her. She just came out and said she made the best result. And even people like me were persuaded that she was being persecuted, and I was wrong. but only the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board sought out the girl with the highest score and brought her forward. You see, when you manufacture yourself, you develop yourself, you have outstanding performance and product, they put you on the shelf and then put a price tag, no haggling. Most people want to market themselves, hawk themselves without developing themselves. You want to market yourself without developing yourself. The girl that scored the actual highest amount in the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board exams was sorted out. She kept quiet all the while. She was sorted out, got scholarship, got admissions into universities overseas. I don't know if she's the same girl that scored this highest grade in English globally, and she has been offered admissions in different universities outside this country. The one that hawked herself brought shame. When you display breasts and buttocks without brains, eventually you will expire. Most enduring products are not hawked. You don't hawk diamond. You don't hawk gold. They are covered. You can hawk Odogu bitters because it's going to be consumed by poor people. When you see marketing companies come to motor parks and slum area and markets to advertise products, most of those products are consumed by the poor and cheap people. You don't go and advertise, you don't hawk Rolex wristwatches or even Odogun bitters that the same man, Obi Kubana, is advertising. He has Glivenich, I don't know the name of, I can't pronounce it well. It's a drink from Scotland. He doesn't hawk that one. He doesn't bring one rough-looking musician to advertise Glivenich. I can't pronounce the name well. He looked for somebody that resembled the product and that resembles those who consume it to hawk it. Don't hawk yourself. You don't call yourself prophet like as Nigerian pastors and African pastors call themselves prophet. No. The people declare you a prophet. They declare you a prophet. You don't introduce yourself as prophet. If you introduce yourself as prophet, you are hawking your anointing. And most likely it is not real. It is after what you have said yesterday comes out today as if today was yesterday for you. That is, you could see the future as if you lived in it, not when you just randomly guess or you display the gift of word of knowledge. The gift of word of knowledge is that there is somebody here, that this, that. There is somebody there. This thing is happening in your family. Gift of word of knowledge describes what has happened, what is already in existence. It is not as if you speak tomorrow as if it was yesterday. And that's the level of deception and ignorance and charlatans that we have in Africa and in Nigeria in particular, Nigeria and South Africa. They deceive people, take money from them, and misbehave. And they don't endure. I have seen them all over for the past 30 years or thereabout that one has gotten born again. 30-something years. So, you don't hawk your anointing. My Bishop B.C. Edohasim, will always say in those days that the calling, you don't bring it upon yourself, that he will see people come to his office and say, I have a message to bless your congregation with. I have a message to share with your congregation. And he was saying that thing because he was experiencing it from young men who say they are called or evangelists. That was before he ordained me. And I took note of it. I don't go and I've never gone to meet any person that I want to preach in your church or have a message for your church. Good products are put on the shelf. Good brands advertise themselves. They are put on the shelf. And then a price tag is put. Then customers come to them. Good restaurants don't put food is ready outside. Don't have a food is ready anointing. And don't be a girl that is food is ready. Food is ready beauty. No. If you have brains and you have products, people are the ones who will advertise you. They will advertise you. So, manufacture yourself, young girl. Manufacture yourself, young man. When you heap too many things on your exterior, it's most likely a sign that you are empty inside. Julius Malema does not campaign to be liked. In fact, he deliberately offends you for you to recognize him. Patrick Lumumba of Kenya does not struggle to be liked. He dishes out the truth to even in your own country, but you are the ones who will go and look for him, and then people will start sharing the post that Patrick Lumumba or Malema has made. I am calling Malema here, and he doesn't know me. He did not hawk himself to me. He did not even say I should subscribe to his channel. I deliberately subscribe to his channel. So don't hawk yourself. Manufacture yourself before you market yourself. Then create a price tag for yourself. You don't enter my school. You don't get admitted into my school anyhow. You must pass a certain exam. And if you don't meet our standards, we'll either step you down or we'll send you away. I don't hawk around to preach. If you can't meet my standards, I might not come. I only go out on my own volition to do missionary work, not as if you call me to come and preach or speak as if I'm an entertainer. I'm not an entertainer. I'm a product, I'm a brand, and I add value to people's lives. These are some of the things you must know as a man, as an individual, as a politician. When you are a man of value, people will start. I have had calls from the United States, from Canada, from different places, that I should contest elections and that they will sponsor. It is me that is rejecting it. I am rejecting it. So be a brand. Let people look for you. Let people be willing to pay for you. I was to speak in Umuahia, and I told them that I don't drive and I will come with public transport. They said no. They paid for a vehicle, 85,000 naira then when fuel was cheap. Came from Umuahia, carried me to Umuahia, and brought me back. And when I spoke the first day, there were some elders were angry with what I said. And I told them that when I hear from God, I don't apologize to man. And that I was ready to go that Sunday morning without preaching on Sunday. Oh, they now asked me to speak. And when I spoke, the glory of God came down. There was the move of God, even in the overflow chambers. And immediately I finished, I took my luggage and was going out of the hotel when they met me to give me honorarium. I was ready to go without collecting the honorarium. I was ready to leave them. Have value for yourself. Even if you're a married person, married man, when you start running after small girls to have affairs with them, you're hawking your dignity. You're a foolish man. Even the woman you're married to at home, if you keep running after her to want to go to Jerusalem, she will start doing yanga for you, doing guy. But when you keep to yourself, after some time, they will say, it's like as if you are married to your sister. It's as if we are brothers in this house. And they come looking for you. Add value. Don't hawk yourself. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. You can subscribe to this channel. We can add you to our mentoring group by sending a message to +234 7052136763. We have properties for sale. You can send a message to +234 6763. No, +234 7052136763. We are advertising, we are not hawking. God bless you.